Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Ebony and this video is going to be how I deep condition my straightened hair. So it's not really that much different how I deep condition my regular hair, but this is 2-week-old hair. I did straighten it and it needs a little extra help. So this is going to be how I deep condition. All you're going to need is a few bobby pins. Hopefully my camera focuses. So a few bobby pins, a wide tooth comb, a smaller toothed comb, not this end, just the bigger end. Coconut oil. This I have, it's a little melted. No, I did not put it in the microwave, and I have more in case this runs out. And my leave-in conditioner. This one is running out, and I have another one fully stocked. So, oh, and saran wrap. So let's get started. The first thing I do is part my hair right down the middle. Comb it out. Make sure all the tangles are out for the most part. I do have color treated hair now, so it needs a little more TLC. It's ombre on the ends, so I try to be as careful as possible when combing it out. Cut all my loose hairs out. And I am basically just going to take my coconut oil. These are old Grow Out oil bottles, but it's coconut oil that's in here. That's it. And I'm going to put it all throughout my scalp. You can tell by the way it sounds, it's obviously running out here. There is still some more coconut oil in that one. It's just solidified, so it's not coming out as easily. So I'm gonna go to the next bottle. And that was primarily applied to my scalp. And I do go ahead and massage that in. This is 2-week-old hair, so my scalp is dirty. So sorry if y'all see any fallout in there with the dandruff. And then I go in and put the coconut oil on my hair. So, especially all the attention to the ends. So, I start off, I don't even know if you could consider this a dime size amount, and it is very liquidy, so I'm just gonna apply that to my ends generously. Taking some more. Now I am very generous with the oil, so this will eventually run down your neck and down your back and down your shirt, so I suggest wearing something that you don't really care about because it will kind of get everywhere. You are pretty much drenching your hair. at this point, hold on, let me do the other side. At this point, my ends are pretty saturated. I do put my hair into quadrants. I don't use a comb or anything. But I kind of just split my hair into like a back quadrant and a front quadrant. And I put the oil actually on my hair. And run that through. Just applying some more to my scalp. I feel like that one area was dry. Again, taking the oil and actually applying it to my hair. And just working that through. So this is when you take the, this is when you take the smaller comb, not this end, the super fine teeth, but the fine teeth, but not that fine. You just kind of comb it through so you can evenly distribute the product. And your hair should be feeling, heavy, like to the point where it's like slicked down, like slicked all the way back. Just adding some more to some dry spots that I feel on my scalp in the back, massaging that through and to my edges. And I'm going to braid it up at this point. Because the coconut oil is pretty much the pre-poo, but I'm just going to go ahead and braid it up at this point. You want to work on dry hair when it comes to deep conditioning. I mean, you can work on wet hair when it comes to deep conditioning, but I mean, coming out of 2 weeks of straight hair and it's cold weather outside, so it's extra dry, I would work on doing deep conditioning on dry hair, just because dry hair will, think of your hair like a sponge. Anytime the sponge is dry, it can absorb more. Anytime the sponge is wet, it can absorb less. So if there's a whole bunch of water in it, it's not going to take up the oil. But if the sponge is dry and there's no water in it, it's going to soak up the oil. So you see, oil is running all down my neck. Oops. Gonna braid it all the way to the end. And put a bobby pin on it for right now, only because you have to repeat these steps on the other side. So again, on this side I split my hair into quadrants. I don't use a comb because I've already applied the coconut oil to my scalp. I am just putting it on my hair. So I'm literally just lifting up my hair and putting the oil apparently on my shirt, but putting the oil on my hair, making sure that it's saturated with oil. So I went ahead and finished the front quadrant here now that my hair is completely saturated, and I'm just gonna braid this up like the other side. So split it into 3. Do a regular plait. So now what you're gonna do, now that I look like the ultimate Pippi, what you're gonna do is take this side and cross it over this way, and take the other side and cross it over this way, and bobby pin them down in the front. So here is my one bobby pin, just pin that down there. The other side already has a bobby pin on it. We're just gonna take that off, cross it over this way, and bobby pin that down in the front. So now, now that I went from Pippi to the devil, it looks like this in the back, and it looks like this in the front. And you're going to have oil everywhere. Everywhere. Oil is everywhere. So I'm just going to put a little more oil in the back because I feel like that section is still dry. And now you're going to take your leave-in conditioner and apply that. I'm going to start with the emptier container first. I'm going to end up doing the greenhouse effect, so it is going to need some kind of water in there. That is the end of that bottle. Going to need some kind of water in there so that it does go ahead and go through with the greenhouse effect. You just want to spray all over. You can't aim for your scalp. You just want to make sure that your hair is wet, not drenched. And now, final step, you are going to take your saran wrap I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that this is saran wrap because it's clear. I start off, I put it on my head like this. And I wrap it all the way around. A few times. And I tear it. Take my ears out. I put one on the top going this way to seal everything in, and I put another one on the top going this way. So going this way. Seal that all in. So this is what it looks like when it's all said and done. So now that everything is done being all saran wrapped up, I am going to take my scarf that is in a little trifold situation here and tie that on just to kind of intensify the heat. when it builds up. And also put on my bonnet. On top to intensify the heat as well. A lot of people ask me why I don't use regular plastic caps, and I do have them. They're really cheap from Sally's, but I just feel like saran wrap is also pretty cheap, and it keeps in the moisture and it does the greenhouse effect a little bit better for me. I've just noticed the difference because these, if your hair is heavy or wet, it can kind of hang down in the back and not have as much concealed, I guess, moisture as I would like it to have. So I always go ahead and use the saran wrap. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is how I deep condition my hair on a regular basis. Even if my hair is textured, sometimes I will leave out the leave-in conditioner and just do the oil. But for the most part, it is pretty simple, pretty basic. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.